Sailing into freedom.
Hey baby, won't you sail with me out on the rolling sea? We'll find some place to go, maybe down to Barbados. It's an island off somewhere in the middle of nowhere, sailing to freedom, you and me.
Hello people, we are back in business. Got a whole shitload of people on the boat. Getting it done. G'day good people, we are in our 40th week of the Gofundme campaign and we are at 79% of our way to goal. That's including the PayPal donations. Hallelujah! What a great effort for resuming the work on the build. So who do we have going up on the champions column of the column of heroes? For the very first time, Thomas Cooper goes all the way to the bloody top with one donation. Good on you, Thomas. Captain Asparagus is already up on the champions column since it's his 14th time on the Gofundme campaign. Daryl Rock for the second time again is already up there. Both Darren Edelman and Ian Colquhoun are champions for the 10th time. Hallelujah! And already up on the champions column of the column of heroes. Mark Sutherland, long-time supporter, is for the 6th time on the GoFundMe campaign and the 8th time on the PayPal bill, also already up on the champions list. And yes, yet again, for the 29th time on PayPal, Mark Lapierre is again up on the champions column of the column of heroes. I don't know about you good people, but that's a lot of champions. Now who is going up on the Golem of Heroes? We have Jochen Rudolph, not only as my representative at Ray Marine, but personally donating to support the Elcano World Challenge himself. And we also have Scott Tromp for the 8th time and Mark Cohen for the 5th time, so they are both already up on the Golem of Heroes. So who is to be drawn up on the boat this week? We have Chad Enbrecht for the 3rd time, Nigel Philip Martin for the 7th time, Susan Banks for the 3rd time, William Filson, Robert Ingram, Michael Smith for the 4th and 5th time, Merlin Thornton, Donald Close and Albert Sains. This is a great effort for the new year, and yes, we are finally forging ahead. Top stuff, good people, and thank you for supporting the Elcano World Challenge. Lots of grinding, welding and cutting. Whoa, I've almost forgotten about it, people, because it's been such a long time. Yes, the people have been up on my boat, well, for the last 3 weeks now, and on that day we had 6 people working on the boat. So, of course, they did a big weld line all across all of your names, so I'm going to have to tidy that up. So, just bear with me. Now, it's come to my attention through Bart. Bart is the source of Sailing into Freedom's wisdom now, which is a good thing because I'm running around like a headless chook with just so much overload, it's not funny. I really ought to have been showing, you see, Bart and I meet practically almost every evening because my evening is his midday or morning, and so we try and work as late as we can for me, which isn't that late because I flake out, I don't know, anywhere between 9 and 10 o'clock. We've been doing lots of design work. Now, it's all this tiny, tiny design work. You wouldn't believe. Like, literally, I mean, how do I put this? What I'll do is I might show you one next week. I'll film one. And I haven't been filming them. And Bart's been saying, you really ought to film everything. And then it's just that where do you find the time? It's actually, because there's so much, I don't think of so many little details for us to do. I don't think of filming it. And also it's just, it doesn't, it doesn't seem like good video content to me. Anyway, Bart said I'm wrong and I should be doing it. So next week I'm going to show you just a little bit of design that we do. Basically, when I say that we do, it's a team, people. Basically, I tell Bart what I need and he gives me his opinion and says, no, let's do it this way. And I say, no, what about this way? And we come to a mutually agreed decision on what the thing should look like. So I'll show that next week. So I apologise for that, but so many things are going in. Yes, we still got the problems. Yes, sailing into freedom. Where would we be without problems? Anyway, we're getting through those customs issues. We've got more gear coming in, and it's the transition with all these tiny little design things to put together, because my boat's basically a bare boat and I've been allowed to put things wherever I need to put them. And it requires, and I would say that I would have needed another 10 or 20 years more experience to be going, oh no, it's definitely got to be there. It's definitely going to be there. So I have to ask around and then mull it over, so it's taking quite a bit of time, but we're getting there, the boat's getting there, and that's the main thing. Now, I did show this to my patrons, Kickstarters, GoFundMeers and PayPalers, but I watched it the other day because it was sort of amusing. I thought, well, I'll cut it back. It's not the full patron version, just to show you a bit about culture, because Sailing into Freedom is about culture and truth, grinding, welding and cutting, and it's about my visa run. It's about Thailand in particular. So enjoy. I thought I'd give you a Sailing into Freedom / old-fashioned view of Thailand. Literally, first thing to discuss is these guys really like their massages. If it's the people, maybe, I don't know, or maybe it's the tourists. Literally back there's 6 in a row. And the other day, I counted 10 in a row. Just massage parlours, these long chairs. And I went into one because I like a good foot massage. And I said to the girl, oh, do you do a good foot massage? And she said, yes. And she said, would you like a special one? And I went, oh, well look, number one, I love a good foot massage. Special could only be better. I went in and she started describing what the special foot massage was. There was no touching of the feet, people. I was wise after the first one, because the first one, yes, there was a promotion into a special. I'm going to call it special. Now, you got to understand, well, you probably all know, I'm a bit old-fashioned. So I'm not here for hanky-panky, not here for a wife. I'm just here to get a visa. So turned down the special, but I was wise. See, the second time, because I just want to have a nice foot massage or head and shoulder massage. So, but I was wise the second time. But having wisdom doesn't mean it necessarily turns out the way you want. So I went into the second one, as her eyes lit up, and she goes, and I said, oh, can I have a head and shoulder massage? She said, no, yeah, no problem. But I said, just a plain head and shoulder massage, that's it. And then I really laboured the point, just a plain one. Well, that's not a good idea, people, because I think, because I laboured it too much, I think maybe her English wasn't that good. It turned out to be a special, people. No, it was a promotion to a special. I mean, she took me up into another room and I went, no, just head and shoulder, that's it. So there you go. Don't labour any point, just go Thai massage, head massage, foot massage. Don't add any more adjectives, verbs, whatever. Just don't do it. Or suffer the consequences. I know people thinking, oh, you crazy Blakey. I'm old-fashioned, people. I'm old-fashioned. I can't help it. Now, having said all of that, even if you just, in a very simplistic terms, say, you know, Thai massage, head massage, foot massage, invariably, it'll come up in the conversation very subtly, seamlessly. These guys are pros. These girls are pros. I mean, some of them are absolutely stunning. They're absolute pros, people. Seamless. I don't know. I don't even know how. I don't have the English skills to manage how cleverly they actually weave it into the conversation so subtly. So the first one was, I think I was getting a foot massage or a head, I can't remember. And then she goes, nice weather. How about a The next one I heard, the very clever, very subtle people, seamless, was, have you seen our beautiful beach? Would you like a And then finally, although probably not finally, people, they're very, very clever, very, very clever, very beautiful and clever. Have you seen the sacred temple? Do you want to come on my Thailand. Opened my eyes up. It's got to the point where I'm suspicious about absolutely everything. I was in the 7-Eleven the other day and I was thirsty, people. Wanted some water and I'm pretty sure I was getting served by a ladyboy. Don't think ill of me. Absolutely gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous, and very tall. And I gave her the water. He, she, they threw the water. She rang it through and then asked me, is there anything else you'd like? No thanks, mate. I think I'll drink out of the faucet.